Okay, so let me draw a plant cell. Okay, now this is the cell wall. You can see how it goes around the cell. Okay, there's cytoplasm inside of it, nucleus, and the organelles like chloroplasts and a mitochondria. And now there is the vacuole. So in today's video, we will cover up the amazing topic of vacuole and what they're usually helpful in, and their functions and their structure, and yeah, we'll dive deep into it. So, talk about a vacuole. What really is the vacuole? Well, a vacuole is a membrane bound. You hear the word membrane bound. It means that it has a membrane, like the nucleus, for example. So this is the nucleus, and this is the nuclear membrane. Just like that, the vacuole also has a membrane, which is known as tonoplast. So it is a membrane-bound sac inside the cytoplasm. Okay? So this is a clear and the basic definition of the vacuole. And remember that the membrane has a name which is known as tonoplast. Now, the vacuole is present in both plant cells and, animal cells. But there's one thing. Both of them do have it, but there's a little difference between them. So let's go through this. So the plant cell, which I've already drawn, is right over there. And then in the animal cell, there's the animal cell. It also has a nucleus. And also I forgot the ribosomes in the previous one as well. So they're the ribosomes, and then the organelles like mitochondria. Now, the vacuoles, right? So this is the team plant cells, and this is the team animal cells. Now, the vacuole is present right over there. So you can see the vacuoles, they are quite large and permanent, so they stay. They are permanent. So they're the central vacuole. But in animal cells, you can see that they are small and also temporary. So you see how that's going? Now, focusing on the structure of this, inside of a vacuole, what is there is actually water, okay? So it's filled with water, and at the same time sugar, salt, and amino acids. Now, not always, but sometimes there's also some small wasps. Not always, though. Now, talk about the function of the vacuole. So let us go through the functions. First of all, it stores useful substances. The second one, you can say the support. Now, how the support? Well, you see, this vacuole, it pushes against the cell wall of the cell. So it gives it what is known as the turgor pressure. Okay? So that's how it gives it support. And then the osmoregulation. What it means is the water balance, and then sometimes, not always again, sometimes pigments, like the colors in the in the petal of the plant or the flower. So in conclusion, it might look like just an empty bubble, but after all, this is what makes sure that the plants don't flop over. So they are important. Thank you.